are an adventure lifestyle person and you like to go off-roading a little bit, you might be considering this vehicle right here, but you might not think it's that practical for everyday driving. However, I'm going to tell you there are some really good practical points about the Jeep Wrangler. I'm Jill Ciminillo, and we are going to take a look at the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Willys in this review powered by Capital One Auto Navigator. Now this model right here is the Willys 41, and it comes with some special things. In addition to a Willys suspension and some off-road modes, you've got this really cool look going on. So these black accents on the grille and surrounding the headlights, the hood graphic, and my favorite thing, these 17-inch painted wheels are all a part of the Willys 41 package. Now, a couple of other options that are not a part of the Willys 41 package include this heavy-duty rock slider with step assist by Mopar and this 3-piece hardtop roof. Now, moving to the back of the Jeep Wrangler, you do have this swing-out tailgate as well as the lift-up glass. And we did put a carry-on case back here so you get a little bit of perspective in terms of what this is going to fit. Now, the official numbers are 31.7 cubic feet of cargo space for this right here. However, I'm going to say I really appreciate the fact that you have this dip down right here because it makes it easy for you to step into the back and then push these seats flat, giving you 72.4 cubic feet of space. Now the Willys 41 is built off of the base sport model, and so this is a little bit more on the basic side of the spectrum, but you have some really nice amenities, including this 12.3-inch screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. On the available side of the spectrum, you have heated seats and heated steering wheel, as well as this Mopar accessory rack. While we are still in the interior, it's worth noting that a part of the Willys 41 package, you do get this really nice seat material, the accent on the dash, these floor mats, and this really cool 41 accent on the gear shift. Now the space in here is a little bit cramped, but there are some really nice features worth pointing out. And that includes this armrest with double storage space. You have this little media cover right here that hides a USB-A and USB-C port, as well as an auxiliary jack. Who uses that? One of my favorite features is going to be this right here, and I'm not sure Jeep intended this to be your phone holder, but I like the fact that I can put my phone right here and it doesn't take up cup holder space. Want more information about the latest cars, trucks, and SUVs? Be sure to subscribe to the Capital One Auto Navigator channel. As an everyday driver, I want to be honest with you. The Jeep Wrangler is certainly a little bit rough around the edges. It is loud on the highway. It is certainly not fuel efficient. I had a 3-hour drive in this vehicle and only got my fuel economy up to about 17 miles per gallon at highway speeds. Plus, this is also a little bit more low tech than maybe a modern buyer is going to be used to, especially because this is more on the lower end of the spectrum. So there is no blind spot monitoring on this vehicle. Once you get around the poor fuel economy and low techiness, and you move more towards the fact that this is going to be a great adventure vehicle, that's when you get into the fun part of the Jeep Wrangler. So you're looking at the fact that you have 9.7 inches of ground clearance and the fact that you can ford water up to 30 inches. Those are some incredible features, and it means that this is kind of a go-anywhere vehicle. I do want to point out that there are 3 different powertrains. You've got a base 4-cylinder engine, you have a V6 engine, and then you have an up-level V8 engine. Yeah, there's a Hemi available on this. But this specific vehicle has the 3.6-liter V6 engine, delivers 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. And it does have the automatic transmission, though this specific engine also has a manual transmission available. Now, at a base price, you're looking at about $39,000 for a bare bones Jeep Wrangler, and the price climbs very quickly. This specific vehicle that I'm driving right now is about $59,000. But I do think that there is a lot to like here. I love the large screen, I love the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and I really like the fact that you have hard controls for your HVAC system. But if you want to interact with your HVAC through the infotainment system, you have that option as well. Now, one of the things I had to keep reminding myself of while I was driving the vehicle, if I wanted to put my windows down, Yeah, the window controls are not on the door. They are on the center console, and that's because these doors can be removed, which is really great, again, for the adventure lifestyle. You can remove the doors, you can remove the roof, you can flip down the windshield for a true outdoor experience. And that's one of the things that's great about this Jeep Wrangler. It is incredibly versatile. While it may not be a great everyday driver, it's adequate. So if you are looking seriously at buying a 2026 Jeep Wrangler, I would tell you that you have to think long and hard about what you are looking for from this vehicle. Because it is loud, it guzzles fuel, and it's a lot of low techiness for the money that you are spending. And this vehicle is very expensive. However, if you really are going to take this off-road, or you like to do adventure lifestyle things, this is a great vehicle. Personally, if I'm going off-road, I would say that there is no better vehicle to hit the dirt in than the Jeep Wrangler. If you want more information about the 2026 Jeep Wrangler, be sure to visit Capital One Auto Navigator.